Hello and welcome back to Dwarf Fortress. This is the episode where we will lose our shiny first dwarf here. Oops. I think. Kumil Solonseng, the dwarven child, is possessed by an unknown force. He disdains truth. He is not altruistic, but he is very creative. He disdains stoicism. He's acquiescing and he has high stamina. He would have been an excellent miner or soldier. He's satisfied, euphoric, he feels pleasure and fondness, he's interested. He has no defining memories yet. Oh, it's a she. She just like helping others, often finds herself changing her mind to agree with somebody else. She's grounded in reality. She is a friendly individual. She doesn't mind wearing something special now and again, and she has little interest in joking around. She tends to avoid crowds, and she occasionally overindulges. And in between episodes here, I've looked up where you can find shells, and the sources are some creatures like armadillos and things like that. And I'm gonna check. I don't think we have anything like that here. We have giant sparrows, it's not gonna do it. And then it is from fishing in overworld ponds. So these here. But they're unfishable because it's winter. And it's early winter too, there's no hope, really. If you buy, so assume that there's a caravan right now. If we buy turtles or something from them, they will have been deshelled already. So yeah, this is a problem. So here's the mistake then. I should have let them fish here when we started out the fort, and that way we would have been fine. But as it stands, I can't see any way for us to acquire any shells here anytime soon. And so I guess what we'll do is we'll take these guys off here. We can leave one guy maybe. Yeah, because we've been fishing for a little while now, and all that we have to show for it is, which is not bad by any means, but it's all cave fish, right? Yeah, and they've been, I think, prepared. He's preparing one now. Another raw cave fish, and yeah, there just isn't a way for me to fix him or her any shells. Now, of course, and you might want to know this because it depends on how you play the game. If I play the game myself, sometimes I cheat things in just for these sorts of things. And that's absolutely fine. Don't feel that you have to not do that, but you use the create item command to do this. So you can look up how to do this on the DFHack wiki. We're not going to do that. We're going to let her die. And I guess we need to order a slab or a tomb. Surely it's not in here. Let's just do it like this. Okay, it's a coffin. There we go. Now we got it. So you place the coffin somewhere and you make a tomb, right? So that's how that works. But we need two of them anyway. Because what will happen now, of course, is she'll not be able to find this flippin' shell, and she'll go mad in the end. And it's a darn shame, but I don't see any way to fix it. So we have these farm plots ready, by the way, and I've been meaning to sort of do this for a while. Let's just do them up like that, and then we have some flexibility. And last time we were working on this well project, and I think we're still working on the well project. So where are we at? Yes. So we're digging out the outlet here, because as you can see, I can't dig any further that way. So then if we smooth this here piece of wall, we can then build a fortification in it. And here we really should put a floor or a wall grate in. In fact, I think we'll order some iron grates. We don't need 10, of course, but well, you know, 4. Just as a one-time order. And while I'm thinking about it, we need some flood gates as well. Rock floodgates is fine. And we need maybe 4 of them too. And then we need to give these guys a minute, right? Because they need to clear out all this rock here. And here we have the first well area. And I'm inclined to faff around a little bit here and maybe remove these. Just, no, you know what? It doesn't matter. It's fine. And we have that one. We have all this. We need doors here, right? This is kind of irritating, all this stuff in the middle here, so maybe we'll just take this out as well. Door there, door there. And these absolutely need to be non-accessible later on. Because this is the waterways. And, you know, I guess we need to actually dig out the whole system here, right? So we might as well do this. And that'll keep them busy here. And the reason you want to have the rocks out of here is because otherwise they might stop the water flow. But we need to double check that we have somewhere to put these rocks. Because this here is full. I think we'll make just a rock stone thing here. And I'm just realizing that this could have been a bit of a catastrophe here. Dug out too much. And I guess we need to deal with this farmer's guild thing here. And he wants to eradicate monsters. That's absolutely fine. This is a pretty good way for us to get like general haulers and things like that. And later on for them to form some sort of squad in the military. So I don't mind allowing all of those people. But we do have more dwarfs or people here now than we have bedrooms. So that's a thing. So we need to pick here now. What way do we go to make guild halls? and you know, we can pick anything we want. Let's do this way. Why not? And I think we can just make a guild hall like so, maybe. All right. And how are we doing down here? I never made this, did I? Stone. It's not a bad thing, actually, if this takes a little while, because then we have time to fix up the guild hall and the whatnot. And to be honest, I wanted to make a doctor's guild as well. Here, so let's maybe engage in that a little bit here. So actually what we can do is we can make the farmer's guild like down here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You know, and this can be the doctor's guild hall. We can even make a little passageway here, maybe. And this needs to be smoothed. And this. All the smoothing. And then we can say that this here is going to be a meeting area. Minus this. Except for a guild. And it's going to be a farmer hall. That was what it was, right? A farmer guild, yeah. The wooden hall. Petitions. More monster hunters. We'll do it. It's they have some sort of jobs they don't do, like you, but I can't remember what it is. But to be honest, I've never had any sort of problems with having loads of these fellas in the fort. Yeah. She's stricken by melancholy because she couldn't complete her artifact. I am very sorry to hear this. 6 years old, stricken by melancholy. It's a harsh life. Makes me a bit sad, to be honest. It's kind of irritating when you can't help your dwarves. So the reason I want to have a doctor's hall is because, you know, obviously we want them to teach each other to become better at this stuff. We have here two engravers now. Let's just do both of them as engravers and engrave this farmer's hall. And I think it's ugly to have the floors engraved, so I'll avoid that for now, but I will do it if it's needed to increase the value later on. Let's engrave the doctor's hall. And really, we should, if we put on a lower sort of priority here, we can also do the hospital. And they can get on with that whenever they can, you know what I mean? So we'll just do this. It just increases their happiness with everything if they get to experience art. It's the same with humans, to be honest. If you feel down, go to gallery. So like that, and we can do these sections here as well, just for funsies. Because that's where our wells are gonna be. So that's that. And usually then for like a farmer's guild or a guild that has a something like that going on, I usually put a workshop, appropriate workshop in there. And then what did I agree to? Farmer guild. So let's look at this. We want everybody who lives here to be able to go here, and we need to increase the value to 2,000 as well. And it's the same here. Everybody can learn to be a doctor. We'll see what the value is when we get up to it being fully engraved and things. Oh yeah, and then we need to build these walls. I guess strictly speaking they're not necessary, but feels a bit wonky to not have them, I think. There's not going to be any water here, you know, but although what we could do is we could do doors in them as well, I suppose. What happened now? Here. Why can't I build this door? Oh, because it has no walls yet. Let's just put doors in here. Now, and the other thing is we did make so that we might build in more holes later. That's fine too. There's still a little bit of stonage here. Oh, this is clear now. This needs to be cleared. And then we need to build the stair up to the aquifer once all this is done, and just deal with this bit. But we need to put in floodgates and all sorts first. So, no rush. Wondering if we can take a bit of this temporarily. No. We'll take this. No, that's bad too. What we doing here? We might go off this way, I suppose. And just extend the stone storage to here for now, so we for sure get rid of all the stuff. Hey, there should be walls here too. Just checking through everything again. Can't be too careful with this sort of stuff. Water is, oh wow, look at that. Very silly. You can't trust dwarves to build stuff. That is for sure. Same here. They're idiots. They're literally idiots. They're not even figuratively idiots, they're just literally idiots. It's a shame. Alright, so how are we doing here? This can now probably be built, and let's check the value of the farmers guild hall. 628. So I guess we need to order some statues, maybe? And what we also can do, we can go around maybe the edge here and engrave stuff. Let's put that at a higher priority. And I mean, we could do that at the doctor's as well. So, to prevent entry from baddies from this site, we need to just have this grate here. Is there no grate built? That's kind of a little bit odd, if you ask me. Has nobody picked that job up, or what's going on with that? Surely I ordered them, right? Iron grate. Man, we have a lot of cancelling. Okay, we have no refined coal. Make need refined coal to make iron grate. So why don't we have any refined coal? I'm sure we had a job for that. Make charcoal. 20 out of 20. We don't have 50 logs. Okay, that makes absolute sense. Let's get more logs. That should absolutely do it. I'm not sure. 50 logs is maybe a bit much. We could also lower that requirement a little bit. To 30 logs. Then we can always make some beds and things. Right, so speaking of beds then, I think in between this episode and next, I will lay out this here thing. There is something here called rec, so you can record macros, right? And I might try that, although I'm not sure I can flip them, because that would be the whole point, that I can like outline this one again, record that, and then I can flip it and just put it in here, flip it again, put it in here, and flip it again and put it in here. But we'll see. I'll have a faff around with that in between episodes, I think. So now we can build that maybe. Okay, so that wall was swiftly built once we got on with that. Same with that one. And then we'll plonk some doors in there. Okay, so now let's make this big old stone thing. Oh wow, I need to for sure check these conditions here. They need to be up to 630 by now for the drinks. So we have 63 dwarfs. And what about the food? Lavish meals. How many lavish meals are we making? Yeah, that can also be 630 because we want to probably sell them. Okay, so this is all right now. And this is starting to look better. Why can't you do this one? Can you not stand on a slope and do it? Is that what you're talking about? There's still stones here. I would love for them to get moved. Are you hauling a stone? And if so, why are children hauling stones here? Yeah, yes. Okay, well let's children do chores. They feed patients. They hold water and they do cleaning and they operate levers. That's how I usually set it up. But yeah. I guess maybe not. Maybe you can't. Or what's it you're doing? You're hauling as well. Okay, well they are hauling slowly but surely here. But this thing is not getting built. I want it in. I guess maybe they can't build it on a slope, so we'll remove these. Pete's sakes. Right, and then also we need chains here. We need 4, 8, 10 chains. For the wells, we also need 10 buckets. Oh, we can do iron buckets, it's fine. And there's a siltstone bracelet here. Let's check our hospital, see that it has everything it needs. We have thread, we have cloth, we have splint, some crutches, powder, buckets. We don't have soap. We'll get to the soap momentarily here. Possibly in the next episode. Okay, so that is in place now. The reason I want these walls in place, right, is because I want to be able to, for instance, dig from up here down to here to, you know, get these gems, and there's hematite on this layer and things like that. So that is why I don't want to have to faff around with the water just because I haven't properly built the walls. I think we're getting good here now, though. That grate is in place, that's great. And then we need to build a floodgate, which is somewhere. I'm blind. Oh, here it is. Like right here, ready? Or here. Just so that we can say, okay, we'll actually pump this out or don't. And then we need to have one sort of here so we can just stop the water if we need to. And then as well, we need some levers here. These floodgates. Link this to this. Do it now. She's stuck now. Pull it. Do it now. There we go. She should be no longer stuck, right? Yeah, there she goes. Okay, and then link up this to this floodgate. And this we also need to pull once it's linked. So that when we start working with our way up here, the water will flood out, right? So if we look on this here now, it is open so that we can take things out. This is clear of rocks. This is all clear of rocks now. There's no rockage. That rocks. Okay, cool. Let's go up then. To here first. That should be absolutely no problem. Oh, we're saving the game. And I think that's... I'll order this be dug out. But we'll see the result of all this next time. So yeah, thank you very much for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed. And I hope that these guild halls now are kosher, right? Agree to build guild hall. So no, they're not. Okay. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed the episode. I hope that you like the video, and I hope that you leave a comment for me. You know, just telling me anything you wonder about the game. I'll endeavor to reply, and you know, also just in general, give me a shout out, complain about something, do something like that. Yeah, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!